because the last episode hides 10 Easter eggs and callbacks that most people missed on a first watch. And the Duffers hide them the same way a Dungeons & Dragons dungeon master hides clues. They reward the party at the end. They hint at future lore, and they bury details in moments that make you too emotional to pause. So let's rank 10 Stranger Things finale Easter eggs from the easiest to spot to the ones almost nobody noticed. Stay to the end, because number 1 is not a visual. It's a soundtrack choice that turns the final plan into a coded message. Number 10. Dustin's graduation speech is Eddie's final gift. Dustin's speech matches what Eddie once said he would do at graduation. The eye contact, the swagger, the run like hell energy. Even the music choice, The Trooper by Iron Maiden, feels like the show letting Eddie win one last time. In D&D terms, the party is honoring a fallen teammate. The bard is gone, but the courage he gave them stays in the group. Number 9. Stacey Albright returns from season 2. After the speech, the girl who walks up to Dustin is Stacey Albright. That is the same girl who rejected him at the snowball back in season 2. The payoff is quiet, but it is real. Dustin did not fake being someone else. He just kept going. Therefore, the finale gives him the re-roll. In a D&D campaign, this is the failed charisma check coming back later. But this time, you roll with advantage. Number 8. Karen's wardrobe is a message, not just an outfit. At graduation, Karen wears a low V-neck and jewelry that draws your eyes to one place. Her Demogorgon claw mark. Instead of hiding it, the show frames it like a badge. It is a "we survived" signal, right in the middle of a normal world moment. Therefore, the finale says the upside down did not just hurt them, it changed them. In D&D terms, that scar is a permanent stat change after a boss fight. Number 7. Will's season 4 drawing is placed like a clue. In the final writing scene, when Mike sits down at the desk, Will's drawing is hanging in the most prominent spot on the wall. It is easy to miss because your brain is locked on faces, but the placement is the point. The finale is framed through Will's view, his fear, and his loyalty. The transcript even compares the moment to Bilbo finishing his story in The Lord of the Rings. Therefore, it feels like the campaign book being closed, but the map is still on the wall. Number 6. The tiny framed photo on Mike's desk. Most people notice the drawing, but miss the small frame on the desk. If you zoom in, it is a photo of 11. The show is doing something simple here. Even in the writing the ending moment, 11 is still the center of the party. In D&D terms, this is the party portrait beside the character sheets. The quest is ending, but the bond does not vanish. Number 5. Vecna's Hopper illusion gives itself away. When Vecna infiltrates Hopper's mind, you can spot herbicide canisters marked from 1966, Agent Orange. The detail matters because Hopper's guilt is tied to it. He blamed himself for Sarah's illness because of what he was exposed to. So, when that canister appears, the scene is not random background. It is Vecna's spell. Therefore, the finale teaches you how Vecna attacks. In D&D terms, he is a lich who targets your backstory like a psychic curse. Number 4. Heroes is the show's fake death code. When the finale hints that 11 might still be alive, the background song is Heroes by David Bowie. That matters because it is the same song used when Will's fake body was recovered in season 1, and it was also used during Hopper's fake-out death. The Duffers built a pattern. When they want you to believe a character is gone, they play Heroes. Therefore, this feels less like a full stop and more like a death saving throw. The dice are still on the table. Number 3. Secret Program breadcrumbs, Montauk and Philadelphia. The finale drops 2 real-world breadcrumbs that feel too specific to be accidental. First, Hopper is offered a job in Montauk, which points to the show's early inspiration and even its original pitch name. But the finale also brings up Philadelphia through Robin, and that echoes the Philadelphia experiment story about the USS Eldridge and an invisibility test that allegedly turned into transport into the abyss. Stranger Things has always lived in that space where government experiments become supernatural horror. In D&D terms, it's a banned spell that rips open a portal, and nobody can control what comes through. Number 2. Henry's Boy Scout number is the date it all began. This one is hard because the scene is emotional. In Henry's backstory, his Boy Scout number on the uniform is 1106. That matches the date Will was taken. So the finale quietly stitches the villain's origin to the day the story truly started. In D&D terms, it is the DM revealing that the first quest marker and the final boss were tied together the whole time. You just did not know what you were looking at. Number 1. The Prince soundtrack is the finale's hidden structure. In interviews, the Duffers said they were especially excited about the soundtrack, and they said they licensed Prince songs that had never been used in movies or TV before. When Doves Cry and Purple Rain. Then they used those tracks during the explosives plan to destroy the Upside Down. It is not just background noise. It is a sequence, a build, a countdown. Therefore, the soundtrack becomes a coded guide for the endgame, like final boss music telling you the party is out of second chances. And that is why these Easter eggs hit so hard. The finale is not just saying goodbye, it is paying off the campaign. Dustin carries Eddie's spirit. Karen wears proof of survival. Will's drawing stays on the wall like the party map. 11 is still in the frame, even when the story ends. Vecna's illusions follow rules. The music follows rules. The lore points back to secret programs and first day clues. So let me know which one you caught on your first watch, and which one made you stop and go back. And if you want a part 2, say it, because there are still extra details hiding in plain sight, like the Iceland waterfall note, the one person who does not stand during graduation, and the little movie vibes people are debating.